And we are
Hey y'all,
live
we're
fun.
live,
It's new.
and it's Shael, and this is
Chat
Chat in
the
the Tea.
tea. Chat
Chat
and
in, chat
chat and
in,
chat
chat
and
in the tea. You know, it's so funny. Sometimes I don't even know if we're synced up when we be saying that.
I'll be trying to figure it out too, bro. I'll be trying to catch the beat. I'll be like, dang, like, do we sound like a mess? I don't think so. I'll be trying to be like supporting.
I know.
We'll take our full alternate supporting roles
Yep,
in the song.
exactly. Exactly.
Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness,
gosh.
that's funny.
Guys, it's been a lazy day for us. We've
Yeah,
been just going with the flow. Time doesn't exist to us.
not today.
Sleeping in. Yeah. And it's been a beautiful day out today, but we're just like in
Literally.
that, I don't know mode because
It's been a rest
we're
day.
linked up. We're synced, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean, ladies. We're on
And we don't
day
even
3.
live in the same state. So that's how
No.
you know that's crazy.
Exactly. So it's funny because this always happens to us too. Like we feel like a lot of our just the things that we've been through and gone through are usually around the same time as well. So,
Yeah. It's crazy to
hmm
think about literally because we were having this conversation earlier today about how like I was telling her, I was like, I just feel like everybody should have a friendship like ours. I don't know, like I feel like we no, because I'm so dead ass. Like I feel like we really
yeah,
exude like growth, right? Like I feel like we are very parallel on like how we're growing. And like what's
Mhm.
cool is having somebody there that like will experience it to help the other person like come up and vice versa. It's like
Yeah,
we alternate constantly between like the growing stages and the periods. And it's like very interesting because I'm like, dang, like not a lot of people have that. And I feel like
no,
the world would probably be a little bit better if they did. I really
yeah.
think that.
Um, you know who I'm thinking of too when I think of someone that just doesn't have like good luck with friendships?
Mm.
Alabama Barker, Travis.
Yeah. No,
No,
Barker. Travis, ooh, not
Travis
him.
Barker,
Travis Barker. Not him. Not that one.
and I just said her last name. Yeah, Travis Barker, his daughter, because every time, like I'm on TikTok, somehow her drama is on my For You page and it's about a friendship breakup
Crazy.
every time, every single time. And I'm like, dang, like she just had a fallout with her best friend of, I think
Damn.
they're together for like 4 years, like friends, friendship wise. And they are spilling each other's tea
See,
like on social media.
that should be so wild to me. I don't know if it's just because it's some like celebrity type shit where obviously like that's gonna happen with celebrities, but like I just feel like that's how you know that y'all was supposed to be friends because y'all morals are so like different.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
and she young too. I be forgetting she young, but like even still, like even if we were that age, I think that we just had the morals of like
Yeah, she's
that's just
21 now, or she's 20.
that makes sense then.
Yeah, but and the thing is, what was it? I think that her world, like who she surrounds herself with and stuff, and including herself, they're very male centered,
That makes sense.
and that can affect a friendship too,
100%.
as well. And I think that is one of the reasons, very much so, from like some things that they were talking about online. And I'm just like, damn, the way so many people are male centered that they don't realize it'd be messing up everything around them
Yeah.
because they don't have self love
Fuck,
yet.
bro. Like
Yeah,
you really willing to pick a man over your best friend? What? Or like put a
crazy.
man over like that shit is that will always blow me. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was like, damn. But before we get into the topic, because yeah, our topic is about friendship breakups
Yeah.
and just growing apart in general. I need to know the Washington D.C. trip. She on a trip.
Waiting for a trip. So man, I had such a good time. I finished my album, y'all. And I don't know if I said this last time, but I said I'm just accepting that it's an album. Um,
Yeah. Hmm.
and man, I'm so damn excited for this. I've met so many cool people out in the DMV. We shot a music video for this song that I'm about to be on, this remix. Shout out Rizzy the Rock Star, shout out Chica, shout out Difference, shout out that trio. Good people. But yeah, we shot a music video. We had a house party and it was just such a fun week. I needed it. Like I learned a lot, just business wise, how to show up, how to move, like, because I'm telling y'all, once this shit drop, I'm about to be outside. I'm doing open mics. I know how to come.
Period.
After seeing this shit and going to like her open mics, I just seen how to move, and I was like, wow, just very inspired, very like, this is what this is. Okay, let's
Yeah.
note this, note. And I'm just ready to be a star. I already am, but I'm ready to really be a
Get
star.
it.
And yeah, I'm just so excited for this music to be out and for people to hear this shit because it's a long time coming. We doing 10 songs. Can you believe that? 10
My
songs.
gosh.
That's a lot. But
That
it
is,
needs to be released.
yeah.
It needs to be
I'm so
released.
excited.
I'm
I
so
was telling her
excited.
like we need to have our own little listening party, on
Yes.
FaceTime and then listen from beginning to end
Yep.
too. Oh my gosh.
We should,
Yes.
you know what, Brody? Well,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say it on here, but I'll tell you when I get off because
Okay,
I
yeah.
just had an idea. But yeah.
Yeah. But no, going back to what you were saying, like just I can't wait to be a star. Yes, like when you have those ideas and you just see the vision for your project too, you're like, I just can't wait to just have this put out and then also just keep moving forward with
Yeah.
everything. And then seeing just like how this album, how these songs are going to evolve me as an artist and just promoting each song like in
Yeah.
at these open mics,
Absolutely. What vibe, what is the, audience gonna vibe with? What do I need to show up with? Because I will have every song ready. What song am I gonna perform? I will know when I get there, given what the audience I feel the audience is gonna love.
I love that.
Or unless they tell me I need to have it ready, then I gotta choose. But yeah.
Period. Also, we got to discuss the Tell Me Lies finale.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
bro. That,
Because, yeah, I thought it was a great finale. We had different opinions
yeah.
on it because Nia wanted more, and
Oh
I
no,
felt
I still
content.
do. Like I'm wanting so much more right now that I'm watching interviews. I watched Steven, I forget his real life name, Jackson something, but I
Yeah.
watched his Tell Me or the Call Me
Yes.
Daddy podcast.
I didn't listen to it yet,
It was
but
really good.
was it okay?
I needed more. It was really good.
Gosh.
And he's such a good human. But
I
yeah, I feel like there's just so much more like the whole Macy thing. Like I just felt like that got put to rest too early. I really wanted to see what life was going to be like with Bree and Wrigley. I just, and
mm,
also too, what's now his name? Alex, Bree's
yeah,
foster brother. Like, why was he not at the wedding? Like, where was
fine.
he at?
Fine. He is fine. I love
He's
him.
fine.
I know. I agree. Like I think there's so many things that needed to be talked about, but I felt like it was a great ending. Like
Yeah.
where I got enough to feel content, but I still imagine on certain things of like, okay, like I would love to know their lifestyle like after college, before the wedding or
Yeah.
something. But I like when they're smart to end it here because at least like it's leaving us thinking, but it's not leaving us being like, bro, why
Yeah.
the heck would they end it like that? Like that's so dumb. This is corny. They never like they didn't leave us up to like upset that it was
Yeah.
trash, but they left us
Yeah.
upset wanting more.
And I
You
feel
know?
like too, like think about it, like if they were to continue, it's just like because it's Steven, it just would have kept going on. It was just a cycle that just would have kept going on and on. There's no
Yeah,
end. So it's just like it do gotta stop at some point, but
yeah. I also loved that. what's his name? Steven had no idea that it was Wrigley that
Yes,
ruined his chances to go to Yale. That was so good.
bro,
That's one
literally.
thing, like Wrigley still has a point over him,
Yep.
because what was it? I was looking at an interview of the director
Hmm.
or like the writer of the show, and she was saying how at the end when he left Lucy, is that her name, Lucy?
Hmm.
Yeah, left her at the gas station. She was like, yeah, he thought he won because he was still upset about the Yale situation. So he's thinking it's her. So he thought he
Mm.
could do one more thing to her and stuff. Like his like I beat you, I got you type of
Yeah,
thing. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So
that's
he still lost
crazy.
because he has no idea
Yep.
that it was Wrigley. I love it.
Bro, Wrigley's such a, well,
I
I'm sorry,
know.
but once his brother died, he just became the
He
best
he
character.
clocked in. He
He
clocked
clocked
in.
in.
He said, damn, this shit is
He said, "This
serious.
is some
Like,
real life shit right now." He said, "Y'all just fucking
yeah,
playing."
for real.
He said,
And I
"Y'all
love,
been playing."
yep. And he don't even care no more. So that's why he was like, yeah, I am having sex with her. Like,
Yeah,
whatever. Like, he does not care no more because he's like, I know what it's like to lose something before it's
yeah,
too late. And so I'm just not, I'm just gonna speak my truth every time, you
bro,
know?
so crazy.
Yeah.
A
And
good
then
one, but just that whole scene, the whole
wedding
reception
scene.
scene
Yeah. I loved
was
it.
amazing. I think that shit was amazing. I love that they played "Toxic" by Britney Spears. I think that just really topped it off for me. I think just that whole scene was perfection to me. I think that was the best scene in the
Yeah.
whole damn show, if we being honest.
Yeah, that was a good scene. I really like that. And then Lucy acted her butt off throughout the time when she was getting expelled.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for her. I wanted to cry for her. I was like, she has nothing left to give. I know her heart aches. Like, I feel it. I can
Yeah.
feel her emotion through the
Through
screen.
the screen. Now, so I'm like,
Hmm.
dang, bro, like, well, what happened after she gets expelled? Like,
I
damn, like
know.
I wish they did like a little flashback of like
Just
the
something.
last like 7 week, like the last week or like couple months after that. Like, what did
Yeah.
they get? Like, what was it? What happened?
What I'm assuming, I'm thinking that she left. She stayed with her mom. It was awkward. Um, and she just continued to move on. I don't think she went to another college. I think she just got a job, and I think she was still in contact with Bree, but not the other girls or not the other guys.
Yeah.
And
She was also dating that one guy that she met at that bar.
and I think yes, I think what happened was she got the wedding invitation. She knew he was gonna be there or something, and she started dating him, or
Mm.
she just cannot like move on from college. And I think that's a lot of them. Besides
Yeah, Pippa and
Pippa,
Diana.
I think a lot of them were still living in college and
Yeah,
just was not able to move on. And I think that's
that's
why she
so
went back with
real.
that guy, because that was the easiest way to like go back into that life. Especially just how like in the beginning of the show when she was just thinking about it, like when it was a preparation to go to the
Yeah,
wedding,
the wedding.
you know,
I need to
especially like
rewatch that.
how many years was it from college to the wedding? I don't even know.
I think it was like 6 or 8 years.
See, that's
It
fucking
was from
crazy.
like 2007 to 2015 or something like that.
That's crazy because I'm like,
Yeah.
this man still has a hold on you when you haven't
Yeah.
seen him and stuff.
But
Like, you
that was,
haven't grown.
well, that was freshman year of college for them. 2015 was freshman year of college for them.
Oh, so it would have been 2019. They graduated, besides Lucy.
Yeah.
And then you said 2000. Oh, wait,
2015.
2015.
So 2007 to 2015.
Wait, when they graduate college?
So they would have graduated either, well, Lucy's class would have graduated 2011.
And then the wedding was 2015.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Still, yeah.
Yeah, that's four
Like,
years.
and this man's still all you can think about. And he's just in your brain like that. That's crazy. That means you have not grown at all. And that's why the end, and you know
Yeah.
what? And that makes sense of the ending and why she went in that car.
Yeah.
Girl hasn't grown. She's still falling into everything. And she's okay with getting played like that.
They was talking about online how like she did it on purpose to make him think that he got the upper hand.
I think she was shocked.
I think she was shocked too, but I
Yeah,
also can see that as well too.
I can see it too, but I think she liked him too much. They literally had sex earlier that day.
That is true.
Like, yeah. And two, the writer was like, she fell for it. It was like a she fell for it moment type of thing. And even the girl Lucy that plays her was like, I hope she stops falling for him again and stuff. And so she's like, when I saw the ending, she laughed because she was like, of course she would fall for him again. And I was like, yeah, because I think she's dumb. I think Lucy is dumb.
I
Lucy is
think so
dumb.
too, Roger. Well, she got, kind of daddy issues. Like they both got different family father traumas and mother
Yes.
traumas. And that's why like it worked so well for them. Like
Yeah.
the
And a
toxicity just
terrible
made sense for
friendship.
them. Yeah.
That friendship group was toxic.
Just everybody lying to each other, everybody sleeping with each other.
Yep. And the way Pippa told Lucy, that's different. Like she over
Yeah,
here
but
telling
bro.
Lucy, I cheat on my man and I'm in a whole relationship. And then Lucy feels like she can confide in her now, saying she did the same thing. But and two, Pippa was continuing the relationship.
Yep.
Lucy did it once and she was drunk. And Pippa's like, no, that's different. Get the fuck out of my room. I don't want to be your friend
Bro.
no more. Like, leave me alone. I was like, bro, I'm about to throw something at the TV.
Bro,
Because
that was
Pippa is
so
so,
funny. That yeah, she was definitely irritating that last. At first, the first half of the season, I really liked her. At the end, I was like, "Girl, are you mental?
yeah.
Mental."
I, I
I'm
didn't like
so
her from the
sorry.
beginning.
I know you didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm. But whatever, that's done. Great show.
Great show.
I'm excited to see what that cast does with their own different projects,
Yeah, same.
but I think we need to get into the topic.
Such a topic, y'all. Friendship
So,
fallouts.
friendship fallouts. From personal experience, I don't think I've ever really had like a friendship breakup where it was kind of like we're arguing and we're mad at each other and we separate type thing.
Yeah.
And I think it also has to do with one, there's times in my life where I am afraid of confrontation too, but also thank goodness a lot of the people that I've been friends with, we're just kind of like both kind of understand. We just separate type
Yeah.
thing. Nothing bad happens. It's just we move to a different school and that just happens, or yeah, just life. But there has definitely been times where like I feel like one person's stepping back and you notice and you're a little bit like, what the fuck? Like what just happened? Even though
Yeah.
you know nothing was wrong. But I can think of two friendships that's happened, but I I've never confronted those situations. One, because I'm just like, I'm so much, I always think about there's reasons for everything,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to fight or confront things like this because I'm like, if that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do because I've done it to so many people where I'm like, I'm just going to step away where it's not personal. It's just my energy is not there no more.
Yeah.
So I try not to make it personal. Sometimes it's hard not to, but like overall, I try to
But I
find
feel like
peace
it
into
is
that.
personal though. It's
It
personal to
is,
you in the
it's
sense of
personal to
like,
me.
yeah,
yeah, it's personal to me, but it's like I don't know what they're feeling
Yeah.
in some way where for them maybe it's like they need to step away and maybe they found I don't know. It's so I don't
It's an
know.
interesting way to think about it because, yeah, it could really, like, you never know, like, what the other person's thinking, especially when you do decide to walk away or you do decide to end the friendship. It's just like, it's crazy because it's like you feel one day one thing and your intentions are one way, and it's just like either because they can't mentally understand it or they just don't
Mm-hmm.
get it. They're creating a whole different reason to that. And that's where things can get a little messy and foggy, you know what I'm saying? But when things like that happen truly, or like there's a, misunderstanding or whatever the case may be, I feel like that was the unalignment that was supposed to happen. Like that wasn't supposed to
Yeah.
be your friend for real. Because I just feel like people that you truly love, like even if you are no longer friends with them, like um it's no bad, it's nothing bad.
No bad
It
blood.
just it just doesn't work anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah. And thing is like I feel like some people come and go and
Yeah.
people and friends are for seasons too. And I'm team like reconnecting with friends and stuff. I actually believe that can easily happen because that's what happens with relationships a lot. You know, like some people, it was just wrong timing. And
Yeah.
I think the same with friendships too. And like, say if um, like a friend came back into my life and we reconnected, then I would be like, okay, question like, why did you like step back from that friendship? Then that would be the time I'll kind of talk about it if I feel like we're connecting again
Hmm.
and stuff. But I don't know. It's a really tricky thing
It is
because that's
good.
also a little bit harder than relationships
Because I say no.
too.
I said I've already been there, done that. And I mean, I feel like
Do you think it depends on how it ends?
I don't think it depends on how it ends. I think it depends on, we're always changing, we're always evolving, right? So I always take that into consideration because like somebody that I fell out with 5 years ago can be a completely different person now, today, right? And it could work, but then at the same time, it
Mm-hmm.
couldn't because the one thing's although we evolve, one thing that does not change is our values. So
Yeah.
I feel like at the end of the day, like your core values is what's going to make or break or you know, align in a friendship. And I feel like if our values weren't, aligning then, what makes me think that our values aren't gonna align now? Do you know what I mean? Like we can be cool and
Yeah.
cordial, but like I think that's all like it could ever be, truly.
Yeah. And I can see that. Yeah. Like being cool and cordial type thing. I don't know about like BFFs again type thing, but also I feel like it all depends on the situation. Cause yeah, beliefs. Like I feel like if there was like a fallout about say spiritual beliefs
Mhm.
and certain things like that on like how what you believe in with like human rights and stuff,
Yeah.
that right there is like that's hard to come back from
Yeah.
right there. But I don't know. It I feel like it truly all depends only because like I'm thinking we're in my mind could truly change next week because that happens. But I feel like since we're all made from the same source and
Yeah.
that we're all like brothers and sisters by like just spiritually,
Yeah.
that sometimes it makes sense for some people to come back into folks' lives in some way. I feel like that's kind of
Yeah.
like in some way the red string theory
Mm.
in some way where like you just kind of find your way back to each other without even realizing. Like it makes no sense, but somehow this person
Yeah.
just came back into your life. But what if that's like God's doing?
Faded
You
in that
know?
way. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's when you kind of maybe then have that conversation with them to really confirm and be like, okay, like, why should we even be friends again? Or just hear and see how they've grown and
Yeah.
stuff. Because I feel like that's kind of like with family members too. Family members be pissing us off, but we see them grow, and sometimes our relationships with them get better. You
Yeah.
know, so I'm like, I don't know, but we also put friendships on a higher pedestal than
That's true.
anything.
Because I also say there's some, I'm sorry, I'm just be honest. Well, I'm not really sorry. My mom know my truth. But there's some family members I don't fuck with.
Period.
And
Yep.
y'all know it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you
I'm, I'm sorry. Like, but like
you said
there's
I'm
just
looking
no
at you.
what Kendrick Lamar said, I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Like I felt that. I would never cut my grandma off because she always saw it how I seen it. But some of y'all didn't see it how we saw it.
Yeah.
And that was the problem. That's why she cut you off. Anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah, like I just I just feel like, you know, yes, there's growth, but people are just too grown. I think maybe because we are too self-aware. Now, I can understand you being self-aware and, like I said, doing the work. I don't care if you family,
Mm-hmm.
friend. Like, if you're actively doing the work and you're doing what you need to do, I will open arms for you. Come back. You got a spot.
Period.
But
Mm-hmm.
like, if not, and in the most cases, the people that I rightfully so had to cut off, absolutely not. I just feel like I don't want to give second chances anymore to people that I
Yeah.
feel like just don't deserve it. Like, you know, like once people show you who they are, believe them. And I
Yeah.
think we put
Yeah.
too much, like you said, we put our friendships on a pedestal, because we see potential in people. A lot of times the people that we do fall out with are the ones that don't see the potential in themselves, and that's why we put so much energy and so much into them, because it's just like we see this greatness, but they don't see that in themselves. So that's what kind of like lacks it.
Yeah.
Now it's always gonna feel like this instead of like this. It's always gonna feel like
Yeah.
they down here and you up here, and then now they feeling jealous because they feel like we're unleveled. But it's like, bro, I'm trying to bring you here with me, and you want to stay here, and it's just like you have to
Yeah.
want more for yourself. I can't. I can only
Yeah.
feed that into you, but you have to be able to take that action. And I feel like a lot of people
Yes.
don't have that self-awareness to do that
Yeah. So
comfortable.
true. So true. That's one thing that gives me, that's like an ick of in a friendship is
Yeah.
where it's just you victim blame all the time. Like, yes, there's moments where you're in your head, like, there's ones I catch myself victim blaming, but I not like that's not my personality, you know? Like, that's
Yeah.
not how I live my life all the time. Like, I check myself quickly and I give myself truly, I give myself 24 hours to be upset about something when I find
Yeah.
out like some results. Like, say I did an audition and I didn't get it and I was really upset about it. I have 24 hours to really like just be in my head and all that. But I'm not going to make it this thing where when I'm around my friends, all I'm bringing is like sadness and downness and all that, because I feel like it's a rule in my friend group to just like be the baddest bitches that we can and always be
Yeah.
on like figuring out how we can level up and to
Yeah.
not just stay
Yeah.
here. You know, like we expect so many greatness for our friends where it's like if that person just can't see it, I'm it's just because we're too much on our like grind
Yeah.
that we can't have any type of distractions at all. And if we feel like someone in our circle is just not seeing the picture and doesn't care to grow, then it's like, I'm sorry, like you're ruining my energy, my vibration right now. I'm gonna have to have you like step back. I
Yeah.
can't be having that. I can't, because my friends, my girls, we're figuring shit out. We're trying to like make
Yeah.
sure we have generational wealth
Yep.
and stuff. So if you're not about that, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to like remove you.
And it'd be
That's just how I want my
unfortunate.
friends.
And yeah, and it it it's unfortunate, but I it's all in alignment, man. And if you understand, you understand. If you don't, you don't. And that's why it's just, but it's
Yeah,
like I don't know how else to like explain it. Cause yeah, man, like I just feel like the people that I have had to cut off, like I feel like it probably hurt me more than it hurt them.
yeah,
And they
because it's not
probably like,
easy.
bitch, fuck you. Like, damn, okay. That's all right. If that is your truth, then so be it. But like, I yeah, I don't know. It's a real interesting thing, but I will tell you what, it's like they will never ever come back to me, but they expect me to come back to them.
Yeah,
Y'all see how that
yeah,
works? They won't come
hmm
back to me, but they will expect me to come back to them.
yeah. And then nothing will ever happen because it's like, no, I don't know what you
And
think
in a
this is.
lot
Then
of those
come back.
cases, I've already went back.
Yeah, crazy.
So it's like, nah, man, I'm done. Like, say what you mean what you say. If you say that you are supposed to be cutting somebody out of your life, keep it that way. And if you don't, you low key betraying yourself. Like, I think, like you said, unless they give reason and it's God, it's God. Like, because only things that just you don't expect is gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? And once you
Yeah,
see that growth for real, I feel like then that's a solid reason. But just to be like, oh, I miss them. Maybe
exactly.
I should want to see what they're doing. Like, no, bro, we don't give a fuck.
No,
I do like,
no.
I hope you're well, but like, really, I don't give a fuck. And like, damn, I'm
Yeah.
sounding harsh on this part. I'm sounding harsh on this episode. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, I
But
run a
no, it's
strict program, babe.
it's literally the truth, because and that's how we expect that with each other too. Like
Yeah,
whenever we get into a relationship and we expect greatness from each other, and we would even too with that one, be like, girl, do not go back to him. Do
yeah,
not like do that for yourself. Like we just expect greatness from everyone. And even if we're not even friends, like we hope like you're doing something good with yourself.
yeah. It's never on no like we think that you below us or whatever the case may be. It's we want you to do great. We want you to do great and amazing things, even if we not rocking with each other no more. It's never. We still love you.
You know what's kind of hard too is when people it's when you're like chill with someone but they think your friendship is deeper than that. Yeah. I had to
If
deal with
only
that.
y'all would know. I'm dealing with
Yeah,
it right now. If only y'all could know.
gosh, I had to deal with that last year, and it was like the first time where I really had to like tell someone I don't want to hang, and they're just making me feel guilty about that. And I'm just like, bro, we weren't even like friends like that. Like
See,
even
bro.
the people that I was closest with more than you, like you're the one flipping out over. I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
it's absolutely bonkers. But then I also think like that's some celebrity ass shit because why do you want to be friends with me so fucking bad? Why do you want to be in my energy
That's
so
kind of
fucking bad?
scary.
Like
Yeah,
that's
when
some
people want to be your
celebrity
friend
ass
so
shit,
bad.
bro. And then when I tell you no, back up, like you mad? Why are you so mad, bro?
Yeah,
There should have not even been any type of attachment for you to be getting this upset.
yeah, yeah. No, like
Please, y'all,
that's
practice detachment. Like it's starting to really piss me off. Practice detachment. Please, in every area of life. Every area of life.
practice it.
Please. Like
Yeah.
it's just never that serious. It's never that serious. And we're not supposed to be friends with everybody. We're not supposed to get along with everybody. Like that's just what like that's just not what that's just what it is. But it's like it's no beef. It's never like I hate you. It's never none of that.
Yeah.
It's always dismissal through love. I'll
And
put
I
it that way.
think
That's good.
That is that no perfect because you saying love made me think of I think that's why a lot of people so if you're someone that gives off peace, love, kindness, grace, all of that, yeah, there's gonna be so many people that's gonna want your energy and want to be friends with you. No shit, because you're an amazing person and you
Yeah.
come off like fully as yourself. And some people crave that. Like they've maybe never seen someone like that
Yeah.
in years or ever. And so that's why they really want to be your friend. But they're not realizing what they have is a dangerous energy and it's like it's doing too much because there's
Yeah.
someone that needs to be attached to someone at all times. And so for us, it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like this stuff needs to come natural. You can't just be forcing yourself onto me. But
Yeah.
it's because they've never been
Experience
around
that.
such
Yeah.
authentic people. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I just feel like being like a child of God, that's like what it
Yeah.
is you're a light. And every
Yeah.
time you enter a room, you bring that lightness. So of course people are going to follow that light,
Yeah.
you know? And it's just harder for us for the people that does have light and having to tell people like, sorry, no,
Yeah.
no. It's
And
going to be
that's
harder for
why
us.
it's just like those boundaries and setting boundaries is so important. And allow people to think that you're mean. People's
Yeah.
perceptions of you is their own and it's not yours and it has nothing to do with you. It's not what you view and think of yourself, but everything to do with them and how they choose to view you. If you decided to make a boundary and you decided like, you know what, I'm going to step away. I'm not going to entertain. I really don't want any dealings with you. Like, be honest in that and set your
Mm-hmm.
boundaries and allow the universe and God to take care of it because the thing is, it's just like those no's that you make for yourselves, even if you come off mean, that's protection.
Yeah. So true. Growing up for me, I always had like one best friend. Always just had one good close friend and I was content. I was like, I don't need no one else. I'm fine. And I remember in middle school, I had two best friends, TT and Anijah. Shout out TT and Anijah. And we're not as close no more, but we're cool with each other because we went to different high schools. So, but I just remember I was content with my two girls. And then now as I got older, I'm in a bigger
Friend
friendship
group.
group,
Mhm.
but I feel like we're all authentic and we know how to like not just always hang out as a group. We can easily do one-on-one hangouts and just
Yeah.
be content with that. But it's just so interesting now the dynamic for myself of
Hmm.
changing from small to big group. But
Yeah,
it's funny, friendships are interesting.
it is interesting. But hold on to the ones that you do have that you click with, your peoples, your tribe,
Yeah.
like hold on to them. And one thing I always say, is people ask me like, you and Shia don't fight? No, bro. I've never fought with this
No.
girl ever. And how long we've been
No.
motherfucking friends? I don't know. We've been friends for a long time, but we've never
Yeah, I
fought.
was like, I don't even know.
So I'm just trying to figure out why is it so damn hard for the rest of y'all. But y'all gotta get it together.
You gotta get together, be
I don't want to
authentic, be
say be like
yourself.
us, but be like us because it's working and it works. Please
Exactly.
find your soul person and
Yep.
yeah.
But I don't know about you guys. The tea's getting quite cold.
He's getting cold, y'all. And
Yeah.
I don't mean to be cold, but I hope you took something from this podcast. Because you
That's
know
so
what, sometimes
funny.
you need it. You need it. But
Yeah.
we're gonna see you guys
Mm-hmm.
next week. I hope you took something from this podcast. And for the ones that, we still love you. We still
Mm-hmm.
love
Okay, chat.
you. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace and love.